What happened to that music you had going on? That was
I
fun.
know. I need to come back to it. Hold on, let me get it back together. Let me give you a little bit from Sierra Leone since I just came back. I'll give you a little bit of my music from over there. Hello,
Nice. Yeah,
everybody.
we got Montreal, we got Texas in the house, we got Boston, we got Tampa, Florida, we got Texas, we got Los Angeles. That's where I'm at. We have the Cayman Islands, we have Trinidad. We literally have people chiming in from all over the world.
Whoop, whoop.
Um, this is about to be fun. Everyone, keep putting in where you're from in the chat. We can see your names, but if you also want to let us know where in the heck you want to be on vacation right now, we are about to talk about getting paid to travel the world. But if you were able to be in any destination right now, this second, where would you want to be? All right, we are going
Let's
to
see where we're talking
started
about.
in
Let's see.
just 30 seconds here. We got Jamaica in the house. We got Cuba in the house. We have the Maldives. Oh wait, these aren't in the house. These are
Where they want to go.
I'm about to say, oh my gosh,
Go.
I want to go to Cuba. So Nicole, you're gonna have to hit me up because I actually want to do a whole entire photo shoot and bring all the luggage and actually, take a step back in time. Oh my gosh, Bali. Oh my gosh, Brazil.
Bora, let's go.
Botswana. Oh my God, I want to go there. There's so many places. Bora Bora. All right, Hadi.
You're
Let's
ready?
go ahead and in the music because I think everyone is ready to get started. If you are ready to get started, go ahead, put in the chat.
I need ready.
Say
I need
ready to get started. Put ready.
Yeah, I
ready.
need
Ready.
that. Like,
I'm ready.
I need somebody to give me just a little bit of energy. I brought all of my Sierra Leone vibes, my Africa vibes to everybody here today. I literally just got back from Sierra Leone on Sunday. It was such an amazing trip. Let's see, ready. I'm just looking for the ready. I like to see ready.
Ready. All right, I think you're ready.
All right, what's up, everybody? I'm so grateful to see all of you guys here. I'm very excited about what we get to share with you today. And, we want you here. And there's a couple of reasons and things that I need from you while you're here. Number one, I need a lot of energy. So if you're great with energy, that's good, right? Number two, I need you to be really open. I mean, they say that your mind works better when it's open like a parachute. So I need you to be very, very open. And then the last thing that I'm going to ask of you guys as we're going into this day, this evening, depending on where you're at in the world today, is that you take a deep breath really quick. We'll do it together. Ready? Everybody take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. I want you to just be relaxed and believe that the life that you have always dreamed of is completely and totally possible. And the two beautiful ladies that are going to share it with you today are going to be the ones to give you the opportunity to live life full time. Now, my name is Hadiatu Dumboya. I am a young lady that comes from an African descent, hence this attire. Both my parents are actually from Sierra Leone, West Africa. And, travel has been in my blood since forever, ever. We grew up and were able to go back to Sierra Leone very early, but then I played soccer and we traveled a lot with that. And I knew something very early in life, and that was that I wanted to travel the world and find a way to make money. I had no idea how it was possible. If you ask my parents, I'm crazy because you're supposed to go to school to be a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer. And all of those things sounded good for somebody else but me. And so I really sought out to find and design the lifestyle that I always believed I deserved. And so I went to school for international business so I could start that. I ended up studying abroad. I ended up going to Sweden, going to Ghana. And once you start traveling, you just need more of it. Can anybody agree that the minute that you start traveling, you just want a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more? I just wanted more and more and more and more of it. But then I grew up, right? And the way my bank account was set up, it was like, if you keep trying to do all this traveling, we're fighting. And so I really calmed down. I started a business and I was doing good to most people's standards, but I wasn't able to live. If you can relate to anything that I'm saying, just tell me that you can relate. I realized that I became the grown up I didn't want to be. This is what life has to look like. And then 10 years ago, I was introduced to a way that I could start traveling the world. And it was by a stranger, you guys, somebody that I met at a bar. Do not judge me. Stop judging. Don't judge me. You're just meeting me. Don't judge me. But somebody that I met at a bar told me that things were possible. And I was crazy enough to believe it. And because of that, I've been able to go to well over 30 countries all over the world. I've been able to take my niece on really cool trips, take my mom on some really cool trips, go places I would have never imagined. But ultimately, what it's also done for me is it's introduced me to phenomenal people that have literally changed the way that I look at life. One of those phenomenal individuals is the young lady that I'm going to introduce you to. And, you know, I'm so grateful that we now can be business partners, but we really met each other through this, through travel. See, I realized in life that most of your friends, they're your friends by convenience. It's not even because you like the same stuff. Half the times it's because like you grew up together, maybe you went to school together, you work together, but they don't even like the same stuff you like. But what if there was a way that you could like create a life where you were around people that you truly, truly like, because you guys had the same goals and interests and dreams, and you guys could build a business together? Wouldn't that be cool? Well, that's truly what has happened. And so the young lady that I'm going to introduce you to, her name is Charisma. Charisma is somebody that, you know, I was able to watch from afar, and then I got to spend time with her, and I was like, wow, she's much more special in person than she is on paper. So although she's been in Forbes, you know, so she's kind of a big deal. Although she's been in Business Insider, so she's kind of a big deal. She's also been able to do some amazing things with her family. So she's a student business, but she is a true world traveler and lifestyle blogger and influencer and really a lifestyle coach. And so you guys, you're going to hear some of this information from her, and I'm just going to tell you to pay attention. She might go through it a little quick, but it's because it's easy to understand. And so without further ado, I'm excited to introduce you to this world changer, one of my closest friends, somebody I'm excited to do life with, and I'm more excited that you guys get to formally get to meet Miss Charisma Shackelford.
Thanks, Hadi. You got me over here blushing. Because I don't think you guys understand when you hear someone that you actually look up to because they inspire you to be even greater than what you are, speak such amazing things about you. It just lights both of our souls on fire. But don't let Hadi like downplay who she is and what she has done. I may have been in Forbes and all that stuff, but she's been on things herself. She's been all over. Many of you know her from Travel Noir, but many of you know her from blessing the stages and sitting on the stages, teaching thousands of people at the same time in different countries all over the world how to get paid to travel the world. So when we're done with this webinar, I want you guys to do me a favor and get back to the person that invited you here today. They're going to give you some action steps. Follow those action steps very clearly, because what we're about to share with you is a concept that literally I'm so thankful to actually be able to talk about today, because travel is one of my greatest passions. And I have literally been loving travel since I was a little girl. I don't know if any of you watched the TV show. It was called Reading Rainbow when I was little, but literally they would open up books and people would jump into the pages of the books and end up in a destination. Well, you see, I grew up with a family full of 7 kids and my mother found herself being a single mom. So the only way we were going on a dream trip or any type of trip was for me to watch Reading Rainbow and pretend and imagine that I was jumping into those books. So fast forward, I actually, let me see if I got this right. Oh, so fast forward as I became older and became more wise, you know, I got introduced to different ways of traveling the world, but I still didn't think that I could be able to afford it. Travel to me still seemed too expensive, and some of the destinations that I wanted to get to seemed so far away. But when I was introduced to Dream Trips, again, like Hadi over 10 years ago, it opened my eyes, and I finally found that travel wasn't that expensive, not if you got in on the inside. So what we're about to share with you guys today, the first part of this is sharing with you guys the travel club. The second part, all of y'all are going to figure out how you too can experience the dream trips that we're about to share with you. and then go and share those other people. Go on those trips, share those trips, and then take those trips and inspire others to go travel the world and get paid to travel the world doing something that you love. You see, I've, like Hadi, has been over 30 plus trips, taken myself all around the world, but more importantly, I've been able to, and some of these photos aren't coming up, I've been able to world school my son. I've been able to take this young Black man and take him all over the world and show him in person what he was learning in the history books and showing him the true things that were happening. Along that journey, he was actually able to correct some of his teachers when they were teaching from the books. And he says, no, that wasn't right. And they would say, how do you know? Because I've been there. You see, this concept has not just changed my life, but it's been able to change my son's life. And I've been able to watch people get their lives changed because travel changes you forever. So like Hadi said, if you do nothing else during this webinar, is to come with the open mindset. Because guess what? Travel is getting ready to be bigger than ever before. Travel came to a halt during the pandemic, but prior to the pandemic, it was already one of the fastest growing industries in the entire world. Guess what? People want to travel. But now we experience a pandemic and people weren't able to travel. So guess what happens when things are taken away from people? They want to do it even more. So it is predicted right now that the travel industry by 2026 is to grow to $6.4 trillion. Travel is growing and it's not going anywhere. Travel allows you to also become the dreamer and live a life that you've never been able to experience. You're going to be travel allows you to meet other people, and travel allows you to have compassion for others. And I believe that the more that we travel, the less conflict we would have around the world. The pandemic has also allowed us to have some different types of travel trends that are showing up, because again, people are wanting to travel more than ever before, but most importantly, people are wanting to travel differently and travel with a purpose. So we're seeing restriction-free destinations show up. We're seeing people wanting long-haul reboots, and this is literally, they're wanting to go on vacation for not just a couple of days, but a couple of weeks. Unplug from the normal day and life, the hustle, bustle, everything, and leave everything off so that they can go and reboot and take care of themselves. We are seeing more than ever people wanting to have personal development retreats. Everyone's wanting to elevate their life. Everyone's wanting to learn how to manifest. Everyone is understanding that we have the power in us to grow, and personal development retreats is where they're going to learn. We are seeing extreme expeditions. We're seeing all-inclusive luxury like never before. We're seeing barefoot on workations, because guess what? We're not the only ones that want to get paid to travel the world. The ideal that the pandemic opened up everyone's minds and showed them that they could work from anywhere, that was possible to work remotely. Now they want to work remotely, not from home. They want to do it on the beaches of the world. Other travel trends, adventure hiking and meaningful trips. This is wellness trips. This is meditation trips. These are yoga trips. These are trips of all different types of just fulfilling some people call them bucket lists. I call it my wonder list of around the world. Now, as you saw on the previous slide, we are in pre-launch, but we are not newbies to the game whatsoever. You see, about 10 years ago, this concept was birthed by a previous company, but we have reinvented ourselves, and we are taking that Dream Trips concept that we had been winning awards with over the last 10 plus years, and we're taking it to a whole new level. We have taken over 700,000 travelers and sent them to over 30,000 dream trips in over 70 countries. And we are just getting started. Our mission is to be not only the best travel club, but the largest and fastest growing travel club in the entire world. And our goal is to allow our members to spend less time planning and more time living. I'm sure many of you have attempted to put together your own trips and or went online and booked a resort or a hotel to show up in person to realize that it didn't look like the same place that you booked online, or didn't know what the right excursions to do, or didn't have a concierge service. We're about to show you how you're going to be able to have a dream trip of a lifetime and spend less time planning that and more time actually experiencing it. Experience it with your friends, experiencing with your family, experience it through, and capturing it through your photos and videos and sharing it with the world. So now the Dream Trips experience typically includes 4 or 5-star hotel and resorts and above, round trip airport transfers, welcome and farewell receptions, a dream trip host, and I'm gonna say that again, a dream trip host, because most places you go to, they have a regular place that you can go and check in. But on our dream trips, we specifically have a place for you to go check in, and you're going to be treated with VIP service. You're going to be taken care of, and it'll be specifically for you and the other dream trip members that are there. And then we have your excursions. So you don't have to wonder about where you should be going when you're going on your dream trip. All of these things are taken care for you, done for you. So I'm going to go over a few of these slides. And we're going to actually, after I go over the slides, you're on the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see that there's dream trip points. And here it says apply up to 91 points. Now, when you see this, I want you to automatically do the math, because I'm not good at doing math all the time, but I know that I can pull out a calculator after. But you're going to look at the price. So here we are. We got Prague, $268 per person. This is for 4 days and 3 nights. And this includes a mix and mingle, 3 breakfasts, 1 farewell dinner, a half day of Prague walking tour. Your lunch is included, and you'll get a 15% discount on food and beverage purchases at the hotel's restaurants and bar. Now that's $268. Y'all can pull out the calculators, do the math, $91 off, and this is the per person price. Turks and Caicos. I don't know if y'all have ever been here, but this is some of the most beautiful beaches of the world. I went snorkeling, had the chance to go snorkeling in Turks and Caicos, and oh my gosh, the experience down there is just once in a lifetime. The water is so clear that it looks like it's a pool. It's absolutely amazing. And here we go. 5 days and 4 nights in Turks and Caicos, $13.89 per person. You're able to apply up to 259 dream trip points. So you, once again, you do the math. That's $59 off that price. This is going to include mix and mingle, resort credit fee, all-inclusive access to their sister property, stand-up paddle boarding. I did that while I was there. A half-day snorkeling. I did that while I was there. So much fun. And all the taxes and service charges are included. So you don't have to think about anything once you're there. We got Vail, Colorado. You guys can go ahead and see what's included. This is 4 days, 3 nights, $1149. Take off $286. Waikiki in Hawaii, $1319. And I'm actually getting a message. Give me one. Someone says, turn off my camera. 1 second. Champions adjust, because I'm getting told that someone cannot see the prices. So let me see. Hadi, are you there? Can you tell me what you see, just so I can correct this, so that I want everyone to see these prices? Hadi, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Turn your camera off, because your picture is over top of the prices.
Gotcha. So let me see. Does that work?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So let's get back to it. So here we go. I have not been yet. So if anyone in here wants to go to Dubai with me, let me know, because I am ready to go ahead and book this for September. $679 per person. And you're able to apply up to 209 dream trip points. All right, $679. Y'all do the math. It includes 5 breakfasts, 3 dinners, 3 tours, 2 excursions, half-day visit to Atlantis, Aqua Adventure, and it includes the admission to the park, Your round trip airport transfers are included. That's a big deal. You're going to have a dream trip host, and the property service charge and all the fees and VATs and tourism, they're included. So y'all do the math. This is a dream trip I want to go on. And again, hit me up on IG for anyone that wants to go on this, and we can book it together. Friends don't like to travel alone. So for all of y'all, all of those high rollers that love to go to Vegas, 4 days, 3 nights, $399 per person. Y'all do the math. Most people drink more than $399 while they're in Vegas. You're able to apply up to 133 points. And then we got Coachella. $500 per person. You're able to take off $109. Y'all do the math. That is less than $400 for you to go to Coachella. And I'm about to change screens really quickly because I am going to show you guys, because today I was like, wait, hold up. How much does it cost to go to, and let me see, my video is on. Let me share my entire screen. How much does it cost to go to Coachella? So y'all can do the math here. Do the research yourself. Go to Coachella.com. The general admission festival passes for all 3 days is $549. So let's head back on over to here. So you're going to get your 3-day general admission. You're going to get your accommodations for your 4-star.
Turn off your camera. Turn off your camera.
Oh, what would I do without you? Okay, did that work? Okay, so, and you're going to have a guide there as well. $500 per person, $109 off when you have the dream trip points. Y'all do the math. Whoever's going to Coachella, hit me up. I may be there too. Coachella is amazing. It has so much fun. I've actually been to Coachella. So there is a ton of dream trips that you can choose from, but we also have trips of a lifetime. So there's those bucket list destinations. I like to call them Wonderlist destinations, or for those travelers that want to travel more than just 5 days and 4 nights. I typically like to travel just a little bit longer. I love going away for 10 days, 14 days, 30 days. So here we go. South America, 12 days, 11 nights. Now I'm telling you, this is a trip of a lifetime. You're going to go on 7 tours, wine tasting to Valparaiso and Kingston Family Vineyards. You're going to do a train ride up to a monument. I can't even say some of these names, and I'm so excited reading it. During this, you're going to visit 3 different countries: Argentina, Brazil, Chile. It includes 3 domestic flights. So you're not having to worry about figuring out how to book the flights once you get to the country that you're going to be traveling to. It includes 11 breakfasts, 4 lunches, 6 dinners, and it includes your round trip airport transfers. Again, very valuable. And a dream trip host and a travel director helping you along through this journey. Y'all can see in the bottom right-hand corner, the price. You're able to apply 1,124 dream trip points. Do the math and figure out how hard also it will be to try to put something together like this. Not just how hard, but how long it's going to take you to coordinate. And especially if there's multiple friends coming along in the trip. Here's another one, South Africa. I don't know about you guys, but South Africa is still on my wander list. I have not gone yet. 9 days, 8 nights. This includes 8 breakfasts, 5 lunches with wine, and 5 dinners with wine, 3 tours, 6 safari game drives, 2 domestic flights within Africa to help you guys get around, round trip airport transfers, a dream trip host and travel directors, and your gratuities are all included. So you see the price on the bottom right-hand corner of that screen, and you are able to apply $1,238 towards that via dream trip points. Now, you guys, there's 2 levels of memberships with Dream Trips. There's the gold membership. And with the gold membership, you're going to get the price match guarantee. You're going to get optional travel insurance. You're going to get My Travel Portal. You're going to get RMV Go, because guess what? The pandemic also made another exciting thing. traveling locally within your country using an RV has become very popular. So that's on there too. Exclusive members only dream trips. You're going to be able to have the ability to earn dream trip points and have a dream trip host on your dream trips. Now for this membership, it's $199 initially to get started and $56.99 per month for the membership. And if you look in the bottom right-hand corner, every month you're going to be given $57 in dream trip points to actually use to go and book your dream trip. So in those trips, I showed you the points that you're able to take off. This is one of the ways to earn your points. Now I'm going to show it, and next I'm going to show you the platinum. So everything that is included in the gold membership comes with the platinum membership. However, it also includes a 7-day early access to all dream trips, platinum amenities, and you're able to use more dream trip points on your dream trips than you are with the basic membership. And there's a dream trips concierge service that comes along with it. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm VIP. I love VIP access. I love getting access to things early. I believe I am worth platinum, which is why I have a platinum membership. And every month you're able to earn 100 points from when you're paying your monthly membership of $99, and it's just $300 to get started. Now that concierge service that I was telling you about, that's worth about $2,500 and or more. That's the price that they say, but I think it's worth more because you're going to get access to a personal assistant. You're going to get available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. This service is global. It's multilingual. This service has allowed me to actually book restaurants when I called the restaurants myself, and they were booked already and said they could not get anyone in. My Dream Trips concierge service gave them a call, and boom, I was in there. You're going to get localized service for every request. It's kind of like having your own butler, your global delivery and gift services. I mean, you guys can keep reading on here. Helicopter charters. You're able to hire private jets and yachts, ensuring airport fast track and limousine pickups. I'm telling you guys, VIP service, concierge service that comes included with your platinum membership. So your loyalty matters. I talked about before that those dream trip points. So every dollar that you use is going to turn, every point is worth $1. So you can do the conversion. So whenever you see 239 dream trip points, that means that you can take $239 off that trip. You see $47 in dream trip points you can take off, you can and use that toward your next booking of your dream trip. So now I'm about to get really excited because I'm about to hand this back over to my girl Hadi, who actually introduced me to share the first half with you. But this second half, and I'm going to share with you guys just really quickly, literally changes lives. Now, most of you are on here because either you have inspiring to want to get to influence in doing travel and sharing it with others, or you're on here because you're seasoned travel and influencer, or you're on here just because you want to hustle and make some extra money so that you can travel just a little bit more. What she's about to share with you, if you have not already, do me a favor, go grab a pen and paper, because this is where you're going to want to take notes. Because she's about to show you how you can get paid to travel the world by inspiring others to travel the world, just like you. So Hadi, go ahead, and I'm going to let you take over.
Thank you, Miss Charisma. Let's see. Can you guys hear me okay? Give me a yeah, you hear me. No? Nobody hears me.
I hear ya.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I need a hey. I was like, all right, we're here and ready to go. What's up, everybody? So, I'm looking at the chat and I'm looking at Tina, and Tina's like, how do we make money? She's showing us how to spend money. I hear you, Tina. I get you all day. And honestly, when I saw this type of opportunity, I felt like the same thing. I was like, all right, this looks good. This looks good. This looks good. But I mean, I told you my issue was that I couldn't travel the way that I wanted to anymore because the way my bank account was set up, the checking and the savings, they weren't really adding up, right? And so this second portion really intrigued me because of a couple of different things. My background is in sports, that's heavily. So although I love travel, I was in sports for years, and I understood that I could help people that were already multimillionaires make a bunch of money, but it was not translating into me. And I knew that I had a love for travel, but they said if you find a way to turn your passion into profit, boy, does life change. And that's truly what has happened because I was open, like I said at the very beginning. See, as you guys were watching what Charisma was going through, whatever you spent on your membership, whether it was the 200 or the 300 that you spent just to get a membership, that actually turns into those points you can use plus your monthly. So Tina, listen, yeah, I was telling you how to spend, but I was also showing you how what you're spending gets you on more trips. Okay. So understand that that's where we were. Now, the second portion, as Charisma was telling you, it depends on what you're looking for and what type of person you are, whether you're already traveling, you're not traveling, you know, you're thinking about traveling. Maybe you're already traveling, but you haven't found a way to monetize it. If you're in that boat, this is definitely for you. I want you to pay attention because the second portion is how you can become an ambassador of this amazing concept. So you saw those types of trips that most people would never be able to go on their own. If you had access to that and you could go on these trips, you could be excited, you could take pictures, you could tell people about it, and you could get paid, would you love it? See, when I saw that, I said, yes, I would definitely love it because I'm going to go on trips anyways. That's what I'm going to do. But when I go on trips, there's never a way for me to earn until you become a Dream Trips International ambassador. And when you become an ambassador, we're going to show you the slide. As you become an ambassador, here's what happens. See, you're going to be able to say, listen, I now have a business. So we're going to give you an opportunity to be able to market the #1 travel club in the world. Like we've been marked as that for Dream Trips, the #1 travel club in the world at a ground floor type of opportunity. I know it sounds crazy. How's it possible? It just is, right? So you can become a Gold Plus ambassador or a Platinum Plus ambassador. Well, what does that include? Each level of ambassador will give you that membership level, but you'll also be able to have access to a Discover Dream Trip, okay? And we're going to explain to you what that passport looks like, a Discover Dream Trip passport looks like. You'll see. You also will have all your initial membership fees will be in there, plus your business. It's like business in a box, but I guess I should say it's business in like a passport. So when you decide that you want to be a Gold Plus ambassador, it's $1,099 for you to be able to do it. You'll be able to get right away 400 Dream Trip points, which you guys saw how it could go against those trips. Now, on top of that, the Platinum Plus, as a platinum level membership, or you'll get the platinum member levelship benefits. You'll still have that passport trip, which I'm going to show you in a second, your initial fees, all of that for $1,299. Guys, this allows you to have 600 points and or dollars that you could take off a trip. See, I'm the VIP type of girl, just like Charisma said. I've worked in sports for such a long time. So when you do that, you start feeling funny about lines. Is there anybody on here that feels funny about a line? Listen, I'm the girl that walks into the store. If the line's too long, guess who turns right back around? Me. I'm like, I don't need it. I'll come back another time. And so this to me was like my first class ticket to the lifestyle that I've always wanted. Now, as we go to the next slide, you'll be able to see exactly how everything is working. See, when you get a Discover Dream Trip, so I said that's included in your package, what it's going to include is you're going to have a Dream Trips experience. So right away, you'll be able to see exactly what this product is like because here's what I've found. I found that people get really excited and they say like, this is what I want. But they won't tell people because they haven't booked their own trip yet. They don't know what it's going to be like. So they wait and wait and wait. Life happens. They don't book a trip. And then they feel like they can't tell anybody. Well, what if we got you on a trip right away? See, that's what we're doing. When you get on this trip, though, you're also going to get some ambassador training to be able to make this work. Guys, I had never done anything like this before. And, you know, I am a consummate student where I know that I need to learn how to make things work. And so when I want to learn, I'm a hands-on type of learner. I'm not trying to read no more books. Done. But what I want to do is I want to learn from people that have done it before, that know how to do it. I could talk to them. I could ask those types of questions. That's what happens when you're on one of these Discover Dream Trips. So you'll get that included in your ambassador package. So you're in good shape to get your business rocking and rolling and ready to go. So let's just show you what some of these look like, right? So this is going to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Now, this is included. When you have this ambassador membership, that is included. So if you can look, Tina said, no lines, life is too short. I completely and totally agree. You guys see everything that's included in this trip. So You're going to have, all-inclusive lifestyle. That means all your food, all your drinks, and all your drinks. If you like to drink non-alcoholic beverages like me, you're good to go. If you like to eat a whole lot, you're good to go. That is included. You're going to be able to have excursions that are included in there. I love the camaraderie that happens from these trips, though. That's like, because I don't know if you've ever gone on a trip and the place is cool, but the people aren't. But what if I said you could go to a really cool place and really cool people along the way? That's exactly what you're going to get. So you're going to get a family type of feel and fun that you're going to get along the way. Let's go to the next one. The next one is what really got me excited. It is going to Thailand. Is Thailand on anybody's bucket list? Because for me, it was all day, every day. Now, this says 4 days and 3 nights. But what if I told you we're going to say it's a 5 days and 4 nights? A 5-day, 4-night trip to Phuket. Now, I don't know if you've watched. Which one is it? Is it Hangover 1 or 2? We're there in Thailand. Is it 2? I think it's 2, right? So we're not going to have that type of experience unless you choose. You could do your thing, but you're going to be able to get some amazing pictures. You're going to be able to learn how to market this product in a way that you can then potentially turn it into some residual income. You're going to have meals that are included. There's a welcome reception, farewell reception. We take care of you in a way that you could never imagine. Everybody says, them drinks all day. Uh-oh, Dion, we're in trouble. So, when you go on this trip, what also will be able to happen as you go to the next slide, you're also going to be able to get some private training there where we're going to talk to you about digital attraction marketing. See, I've been in the industry of social sharing for years. And one of the things that I always felt was missing was a way that I could help people that maybe they weren't as outgoing as I am. Guys, I know I got way too much energy. If I could bottle up and sell this, would you guys buy it? Would you buy this energy? Huh? Right? So I know that everybody's not like me. I do. And I was always trying to figure out a way that maybe people that wanted to truly just work from home or work from anywhere, that they didn't have time to maybe do meetings all the time, that they could truly make this work. And so we're going to do some training with that. We're going to help you be able to learn that. So come to Thailand. We're going to have some fun. So we'll have some hands-on training there where you'll be able to learn and really just take your life and your business to the very next level. And so, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into just letting you hear just a little bit from Charisma, because what Charisma has been able to do prior to this concept, she's helped travel influencers earn extra income, but not in a way that it could be residual. See, with us, how this works, and I'm going to show you it in a second. How this works is, as you refer this to your friends and family members that are looking for it, or maybe even strangers that are online or that you've run into, you're going to be able to earn some income from that. But it doesn't stop there, because some of them might tell other people, and your referral network expands, which means your income can expand. Guys, let me tell you what this reminds me of. In an apartment complex, if you drive in, they have signs that say $300 referral fee. Okay. So if you tell somebody to go live in an apartment complex, you can earn $300. That's cool. But what if the person that you told to live in that apartment complex lives there for years and pays rent for years? Do you get anything? No, you don't get anything. Not at all. But what happens with us is we say, listen, if you were the person that referred, if somebody's continuously paying, you actually can earn from that. Now, Charisma has found a way for travelers to be able to do that without our concept, but she's found a way to enhance it with our concept. So Charisma, hop on really quick so that, you can share with us and people will understand exactly what you've been able to do and how we've been able to really put the icing on the cake with our company.
Yes, most definitely. So as you can see on the screen, yes, I've been in Forbes, Business Insider. I've been featured on Wonderful, Travel Noir, Los Angeles Sentinel, and many more. And it's because I not only have a love for travel, but I had a love for helping others try to figure out how to be able to monetize their love for travel along that journey. So I have experience booking travel influencer campaigns. I've been paid as a travel influencer myself, getting paid $20,000 to spend a weekend in a destination, putting together photography and videography and social media ads, and sharing it with my audience so that others would want to go to that destination too. However, that was fun. and it is still fun. And I'm not knocking anyone that gets paid that way. I also helped coach travel bloggers and influencers on how to monetize everything that they were doing, because guess what? Bloggers use constantly are using referral links. They are blogging, and in their blogs are links to everything that they were referring. However, what I constantly saw was the lack of the ability to get paid over and over again, like Hadiatu share with you. So that is where my love is now, is constantly showing us influencers, because it doesn't matter if you think you are an influencer or not. You are. If you told someone to go to a restaurant that you enjoyed, guess what? You influenced them. If you were a parent and you were guiding your kids through life, you are influencing them. If you have told someone where to get that dress or that outfit, or guys, those pants that you're wearing on, and they went and purchased it, you are an influencer, an unpaid influencer. So what we're teaching you today is that you can not only be an influencer and get paid for it, but you also, what I also realized is that lots of influencers that were aspiring to step into this space realized that the travel industry was only booking a small handful of influencers that they had already been working with from the very beginning. So with that said, here is a concept that you can no longer have to wait for the brand to approve you, but you can actually go ahead and approve yourself, go on vacations, and inspire others to do the same and make residual income along that journey. Go ahead, Hadi, back to you.
Perfecto. And so,
I'm so sorry, because before I give it back to you, Hadi, I actually in the beginning, I was telling you guys that this girl downplayed how amazing she is, but I just wanted, Hadi, I stuck in a video here and I almost forgot myself of how big of an audience she stands in front of to teach this concept, because of the success that she has had mastering what it is that we're sharing with you guys today.
Hello, everybody. My name is Hadiatu Dumboya. I live in Detroit, Michigan, but I was blessed with this concept out of Cincinnati, Ohio. The young man that shared it with me was just up here, Mr. Julian Bernard, and he was an acquaintance, but I just believe that there is more for a couple of different reasons. Number one, I was getting ready to donate my kidney to my brother. And I realized that the income that I had was going to change, because I am an entrepreneur by profession. I do marketing and public relations for athletes. But because I was donating my kidney, I was losing some income. And thank God for Julian. Thank God for Carlos Rogers. Thank God for...
So I'm not going to play the whole video because that will take absolutely too much time. But I think y'all get the concept, and you saw how huge that audience is. So Hadi, I'm going to go ahead and give this back to you so we can go ahead and wrap this up and maybe go through a few testimonials and go from there. Did we lose her? Okay, let's see.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Listen, I was talking with it muted. I felt like you guys could get the vibes through the phone and computer, and you can't, right? So I was saying, I'm reading the chat, right? And I am one of those people that like to be very straightforward and let you guys know exactly what this is. Some people were asking, like, is this network marketing? Is this an MLM? Is this social sharing? And I was typing it, and I'm like, no, let me just go ahead and talk to you. It is, right? And I was so afraid of ever doing anything in this industry for years, because I went to college, I worked in the NFL, I was making six figures when I saw this. And what I realized was that the reason that I was afraid is because I never knew anybody that was successful that would help me. Never. I was never taught about it in school, so I thought that it was all wrong. But as I sat back and I thought about it, the people that were the most negative about me doing something completely different were people that have always done what they were told to do. And I literally just made a post about this on social media. I was in Africa, and women are not normally playing sports the way that I play sports, and definitely not in bathing suits. And so I was on the beach and I was playing soccer with some men, and they were surprised that I was out there playing and didn't even want me to play. But here's what I've always believed. I truly believe this. You can break every single rule as long as you win. And so other people that told me, like, I can't believe you're doing this, I don't know if that's a good idea. It's just because they had never seen anybody win. I asked you at the beginning to be very open, because you'll have people that will help you. You know, like that's what is important, is for you to have somebody that can guide you along the way. So let me go ahead and go jump right back into this to tell you how you can win with this MLM, this network marketing company, this social sharing company. How do you win? Right? By referring your family.
Before you go in there, can I just add one more thing in there? Or just would that be okay? Yep. So for those of you that have this maybe not so positive thought when you think of network marketing, when you think of MLM, when you think of social sharing, I need for you guys to also understand that Hadiatu and I are on a mission to actually change people's perceptions of what they think about this industry, because this industry has changed so many people's lives, and it can, especially when you take the selling out of it, which is what we are not going to do. We're not selling this concept to anyone. We're sharing it, because we are experiencing the product and we're sharing it. And those that want to come along, they join. Those that do not want to come along, it is totally fine. So Hadi, back to you.
Yes. Okay, so how does it work? What do you got to do? What do you got to do? So you refer, right? Just like you refer anything. And so listen, if you're referring the gold and the platinum levels of membership, these are the numbers that you would need to refer in order for you to earn a certain amount of money. So, you know, if you're referring the gold level of membership, you'll earn $20 per referral. There is going to be residual that is tied on to the end of it, but that's what you're going to get up front. And people want to know what's up front. You're referring the platinum only membership, you know, you're going to get $50 per referral. And what will end up happening is there will be residual on the back. So 10 gold or 10 platinum, $500, 25 platinum, $1,200, 50 platinum, $2,500. But here's what I'm doing. Let me tell you where I'm at and what I'm doing. I'm referring, and we're going to go to the next slide. I'm referring during this pre-launch, what I'm referring is Gold Plus and Platinum Plus, because I want people to experience this, and that's how they're going to be able to win at the very highest level, right? And so Gold Plus members, or Gold Plus ambassadors that are referred and Platinum Plus ambassadors that are referred, you're going to earn a little bit more, $275 or $350. So what I liked about this idea was that if you refer 5 customers and ambassadors that are platinum or gold plus, you're going to earn $1,300. At platinum, $1,700. I mean, all your money back plus some. Now, you guys got to start thinking about how much extra do you want in your life? See, there's some people that are on here right now that are like, I just need an extra $500, you know, $1,000 a month. And you can literally see exactly what it takes just from your referrals to get that. It's not including any of the residual. Residual means you did it one time, you get paid over and over again. It doesn't include any of that. So you start thinking about, what do you need? See, most people are not successful at business because they have not taken the time to figure out exactly what they need and then created a plan to be able to get there. And so from 5 to 10 to 15 Gold Plus or Platinum Plus ambassadors that are referred, you're able to earn up to $5,000. That's great. Plus the residual at the end. So we'll go to the next slide. So you got to know that timing is everything. You know, I said this in the video that I was getting ready to donate my kidney to my brother. It was a really bad time to travel. Actually, I wasn't going to go on any trips, but I was told that once I got started, I could benefit from others that got started after me. And I was like, well, yeah, because I'd be the one referring them. So duh, that makes sense. Well, what I found out was that, let's just say Charisma is the one that got me started. She introduced me to this amazing concept. I like that idea. So I'm like, thank you for introducing me, but girl, I got to go donate this kidney. And when I come back from donating my kidney, then we'll go from there. Well, what if I said that Charisma went and shared it with her friend Tina or Leanne, you know, or she went and shared it with her friend Angel. And all those individuals got really, really excited and pumped, and they got started. Well, I come back months later after recovering from my kidney surgery. All those people could be on my team because I got started before them. Guys, like, I'm not the smartest girl in the world. You'll see that. You know, my memory is pretty special. It's actually like Dory from Finding Nemo. So I'm not special. I'm not dumb though. And I understood that I needed to go ahead and get started right at that time, and I would figure it out along the way. I knew I was going to travel, so I needed something to just give me that extra push to say, how do you make the decision to go ahead and start your business? Now, we're just going to show you a couple of testimonials really quick from two guys that I know very well. And they have different backgrounds than myself and Charisma, just so you can get an idea of how it's worked for other people, right? And so I think they're going to come through. We're going to see them pop up in a second. And if we don't see them pop up in a second, I'll tell you guys exactly, you know, like what their stories were, how they're doing it, or why they're doing it. Because I know people that were business owners that said, yeah, this is something that I need in my life. You know, I don't know how I'm going to fit it in. My time is really sketchy, but I know that time is the one thing I can't get back. I'm going to do this. This will be one of my businesses. You know, they say business owner or successful business people that have become multimillionaires have multiple streams of income. This is one of their streams. Then I also know people that were struggling and they were doing multiple different side hustles. But I always call that hustling backwards. And the reason I say it's hustling backwards is because you have to keep hustling to be able to make that money. You got to find a hustle that hustles when you're not hustling. And that's why I like companies that allow you to have residual income. You know, I've seen people that have done very well at concepts like this. And I've also seen people that didn't win. Guys, I'm not going to like fluff anything for you. I'm just going to tell you this. This is an opportunity. You know, at the very beginning of this, I said, you know, you've got to make a decision for yourself as to, can this work in your life? And do you want it to work in your life? Are you open to doing a little bit more? You've got to figure that out for yourself. For me, I was open. I was open and I was ready. I was ready to do something very different. And because of that, life is drastically different. Whoever invited you on here today, they wanted to give you an opportunity. Some of you guys were invited by myself and Charisma. Some of you were invited by one of your friends. Say thanks. They didn't have to invite you. This is an invite-only type of situation. And what made me the most excited about this is that the dream trip, the trip that we put together, the curated trip, that is a concept that has been around. But Dream Trips International, the business arm of this, is a ground floor opportunity. It's an opportunity where if you are bright enough to understand that you're seeing something at the right place at the right time and you take serious action along the way, your life can be forever changed. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you that because I don't know you. And I don't know what you're going to do. But what I will tell you is this. Charisma and I are going to work very hard with the people that get started with us, the people that are in our community. We're going to work really hard to allow people to understand how this could work for somebody that has done something like this before and it didn't work. For somebody that has never done anything like this and they were scared and they just needed really good mentors and help along the way. And for somebody that's maybe even excelled in this industry before, but understands that part of something that is booming in an industry that will continuously grow. So Charisma, did you have those ready? And if not, that's completely cool. We can wrap this bad boy up.
Yes, I am going to share them right now.
Hi, my name is Martin.
I had to do a little technology little stuff here. But let me go ahead and share my screen.
Okay.
Okay, let me head back over here.
Hey guys, Dylan Delgado here, 24 years old, out in Los Angeles, California. Formerly used to work in banking, stopped doing banking to drop Uber and Lyft because I wanted more time. Got introduced to DTI and was super excited about it because it was travel. You know, I came from a single parent household, never traveled to vacations growing up, looking forward to create more experiences, create more memories and connect with my friends and family. And now super excited to have a vehicle to allow me to actually do those things and live more. Let's go.
Hi, my name is Martin, and I live in Minneapolis, and I'm a business owner. Like my wife and I, we own 4 fitness studios. We have lots of other investments, and we decided to join Dream Trips International primarily for several reasons. But one, we love to travel. We also know that travel is resurging, coming out of the pandemic. It's coming back with a fury. So we figured it was also a very good business opportunity. We know lots of people that love to travel, and it just made sense. Save money traveling, make money traveling. It was a kind of a no-brainer for us. Plus, we love the fact that we can just do this from our phone literally wherever we are. We are fairly busy.
All right, Hadi. So looks like that cut just a little bit short. But yeah. Are you still there?
Yep, I am. I was talking with being muted one more good time. So do me a favor and pull up the what's next slide so that we'll go ahead and let everybody know. So like, what do you do now? Like, what is next? You watch this, you're thinking, I like this. This sounds good. It's got some travel stuff. It's got some money stuff. These are things that I'm excited about. Your next steps, and it's for you to really just like make a decision. Leaders make decisions quickly and change their mind slowly. Followers make decisions slowly and change their minds quickly. I want you guys to digest that for a second. See, I was always told, like, you better think through everything and that way you'll be able to make your best decision. And then I realized that big decisions are given to those that, and big life-changing decisions are given to those that can make a decision in that moment. And so that's what we're looking for. You know, we're looking for that. And I'm looking, are the slides going to pop back up? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
There she is. There she is. Okay, cool. Perfect. I didn't know if you were pulling slides back up or if we're leaving slides out.
Here we go.
There she is. Okay, they're pulling up. They're pulling up.
Can you
This
see
is
them?
the best thing about working. We can't see them now, but they're pulling up. There we go. So the slide that says like, what are our next steps? So you got to make that decision, okay? Once you make that decision, then you're gonna get back to the person that invited you on here. Hit them up. Yeah, I want to do it. No, I don't. Either way, nobody's gonna cry. We're gonna be able to keep it moving from there, right? Now, what we've learned is that the people that do the best at this, they're trained right away. They know exactly what's going on, how to get this started. And so we'll go through this really fast. We got just a couple of slides that we're going to run through, excuse me, that we'll be able to show. So the most important thing when you start a business is learning how to make your money back. We talked about that. 5 is your magic number. Can everybody put in there? 5, 5, 5. Everybody understand it's 5. Hold on one second. I got a tickle. So it takes 5. That's it. For you to be able to make your money back. So
Are you still there? Looks like we got a little frozen here. Champions adjust. Give us 1 second and Hadia will be right back on. All right, so
tell me if you hear me. Tell me if
yeah, we can hear you. I was getting ready to pick it up for you.
You guys can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm like, go. You can, okay, go, you can go to the very next slide. And maybe it's a delay on my side. So if it's a delay on my side, we'll go just bad boy out.
Do you see it now? So Hadi, I think we lost you again, and it looks like we're having some technical difficulties with it freezing. So we're going to go ahead and I'm just give me 1 second and I will pull this back up again. Champions adjust. And if I need to actually come in here and I can teach this part for you guys and show you guys how to get started. So I'm going to do screen sharing one more time. Let's see. Looks like is anyone's screen freezing? Okay, if people can go ahead and if you can just type in the chat that you can see. So as Hadi share with you, this takes 5 gold or 5 platinum to actually make your money back. And from there, The next step is that you got to announce to the world and drop your Dream Trips ambassador announcement on your socials. You need to let the world know that what it is that you're doing. And so we're actually, Hadi and I, once you guys get started, we'll actually give you some examples of scripts that you can actually use, and you can edit them to align with how you speak and how you would like to share it with the world. We're going to give you some examples of actually images to use. So we will be helping walk you through this process, but the first step is to actually make the announcement. Second step is you are going to create your list. You're going to write down your top 20, and don't prejudge at this step. Do not prejudge, because guess what? The people that you think that don't want to travel, they want to travel. They just haven't talked about it yet. And the people that maybe want to get paid to travel the world like you too, guess what? They just haven't told you yet. So we're going to, I think I hear you, Hadi. So we're going to start with,
I'm back.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and let you take over this one.
Hold on. So this is
go ahead.
This will be quick and easy. Guys, you just want to write down some people you want to reach out to. Listen, I mean, I know if you've ever done this before, it's like, oh my God, or write another list. Yeah, write a list, because you got to keep track of things, right? There's a lot of things going on. And so I tell people, like, keep it super simple. 20 people. Who do you want to travel with? Who do you feel like would be a good business partner? You know, like, write down all these people, okay? You're going to write them down first, and then you're going to start writing down everybody, because I want you to do this without judgment, but I also want you to start understanding that you're human. And so let's just go ahead and start categorizing it around the way. So if we can go ahead and do that, that would be amazing. And from the small list you have, you'll keep expanding it along the way. The most important thing is that you have some people that you could reach out to right away. So the people that win, they win because of the speed, because of the excitement that they have along the way. And so once you write these down, you're going to go to the next step. Next step is to invite them. Now, I know this is probably like the scariest part for most, but it's like, come on, come, just come on over here. So you're going to invite them to watch a video, or you're going to invite them to watch a live presentation like this, or a live presentation in person. Figure out what you're going to invite people to. I mean, shoot, you could even pop up at people's houses. I mean, if you're afraid of everything that's going on, put a mask on, hop out over there, let them see exactly what it is, because we understand that people will watch a video better and more attentively if you're with them, right? If you're watching it with them. So we'll go to the next step so we can see the steps to be able to invite. So this is simple. You're going to be in a hurry with excitement. If I called you right now, Charisma, and I say, hey girl, really quick, you already know that I don't have time and it sounds like I'm excited and you need the information. Then you're just going to figure out when you want to show them whatever it is you're going to show them. So, hey, Charisma, really quick, what are you doing tomorrow at 7? Charisma says, nothing. Cool. I need you to check out this video. I'm going to watch it with you at 7 o'clock. I got a lot going on. I got to get the daughter to school. I got to do this. I got to do this. But I need to watch this with you. Well, what is it? It's something that I'm excited about. It's going to allow me to do what I said that I wanted to do. Well, what is it? You know how I told you I was going to travel the world and I was going to do some amazing things? I found a way that I could do all the things that I said that I wanted to do. Guys, I know that this might be a little out of the box because people want to be super secretive. Let me tell you how I feel about things. I want you to tell me what things are head on, so I can make a decision if it makes sense for me and my time. Does that make sense? If it makes sense to you, say it makes sense to you, right? So next steps from there, you're going to invite your friends and family members that you know. Now, let's say you have some people from social media. Now, when I started in our industry years ago, they were like, listen, you cannot talk to people on social media. You got to like really dig into your like phone book and all this. Listen, I'm going to say this. Things are changing drastically. And if you truly want to have a work from anywhere business, you need to make it so that that is possible. And so if you are the person that wants to talk to some of your friends on social media, here's what I'm going to tell you to not do. Don't be the weirdo that sends a direct message to everybody that says like, hey girl, I got something I want to tell you, and you haven't talked to her in forever. Because you turn into the person that everybody ignores. Right? That is not what we're looking for. We're looking for people that you've built a relationship with online. I was just telling one of my friends today, I said, listen, when you meet somebody at the store and they don't know you very well, they need something to start learning you. And social media is a great place for that. So that means that you've got to be a person that kind of posts on social media to really talk to people on social media. Make sense? So you're going to still invite them with excitement. Once you've developed that rapport, you're going to clear the date and you're going to direct them to the presentation. Now, listen, We're going to teach you more about attraction marketing too, so that cold contacts can turn to warm contacts, and then you can invite them from there. So we definitely have plans put in place for you to be able to win. And you're going to sign them up. Sign them up, right? Give them the opportunity to live the best life that they've always wanted. Show them how to do it. It's a simple process. You know, we put it here just so that you could see exactly what it looks like, but it's a very simple process along the way. And then we got to book that trip. This is probably the most important part, is that you get somebody started and get them on a trip right away. They need to experience it. Guys, with what we've been through, more people are looking for experiences and income than ever before. And if you can get them on an experience that changes everything inside of them, they will be your partner for life. That's truly how I have partners for life, because we've created memories and experiences all over the world. And last but not least, as we finish this out, if you want to be successful in this industry, you know, I've been blessed to make a lot of extra money, you know, a lot. I've been able to retire my mom because of this industry. So it's worked, right? You've got to get trained. This was something that was hard for me initially, because I like to figure it out myself. I'm like the person that I'll watch you one time and then let me do my thing. I don't want you to keep training me on it. I don't need that. But I realized that this is different, because it's mindset training more than anything. And so we have a community for all the ambassadors. And so you'll be able to see everything in there. You'll see all of the trainings that we have in there. The virtual trainings, the ones that are pre-recorded will be in there. And when we have live events, they'll be there too. So you want to attend as much as possible based off of what your goals and your dreams and your aspirations are. Guys, listen, this is not a get-rich-quick situation. If you came on here for that, get off. But if you're the person that was like me 10 years ago and now again right now, see, 10 years ago was when I was introduced to the industry of network marketing. And 10 years ago, I turned 30. And I don't know what happens when you have those milestone ages, but you're like, start looking at your people around you. You start looking at your bank account. You start looking at where you're living. And you start evaluating and realizing that you're not where you thought you would be. Guys, if you're in that place, you have to start changing your mindset so you attract the right people that you want in life. And so our trainings will help you do that. It will change the type of person that you are so that it could change the way that you look at life along the way. Now, our next in-person ambassador training is for those people that consider themselves leaders. Here's what that means. This is one that you got to do a little something to be able to be invited. So what does that look like? You have to have 2+ ambassadors that you have personally referred. You have to have 2 of them for you to be able to go to this training. It's at the end of this month. I know somebody's like, wait, what? Yes, at the end of this month, we're going to go to Cali. You can come. You're going to be able to meet the CEO of this company. We're actually going to have a luau at their house, which is pretty cool. So you're going to spend time with leaders. You're going to be able to really just figure out where your niche is going to be in this business. And you're going to be able to see how truly you're on the ground floor and how you can elevate your life in a very short amount of time if you put the energy and the effort behind it. Guys, we are so excited that you hopped on here today. We truly are. We're excited because we know that you could have been doing anything else. You truly could have. But for those people that want more out of life, that took the time to click the link to get started here, we're here. If you're thinking right this second, like, I want to get started so I don't miss out on all the other people that are going to watch this, that are watching it right now, what we're going to say is that there's a way. We'll show you exactly what you need to do to get started. Charisma and I will be there for you along the way. If you're invited by one of your friends right this second, you better text them, like not now, but right now. Text them, because they will go ahead and they will give you their next best available position to get this going. Now, here's how I feel about this. And Charisma, you can jump in. I've been in this industry for 10 years. I've been in this company for a small amount of time. I'm telling you right this second, this is going to be the biggest run that I've ever had. There'll be more lives changed along the way, hundreds and thousands. I am so excited because in my heart and in my soul, what I feel is that I'll be able to create a lot of 6-figure earners, but even more 7-figure earners. Not just because of me, but because of the timing of the company and because of the type of product that we have. I am in solid belief that everything that I've done up to this point was for right now. And I'm so excited to be able to be on this journey with all of you guys and help you attain your goals, dreams, and aspirations. For those of you guys that were invited via email, Charisma literally just put, oh, she did. Okay, cool. She put a link to a Zoom. If you're sitting here and you were invited via email by myself or Charisma, hop on this Zoom. We'll show you exactly what you need to do to get started right away. We'll show you how you can invite your friends and family members, and we can duplicate this process over and over again. We'll show you how to get on this leadership retreat with us, because that is your first step to success with us. And so, you know, we are going to bid you adieu. We're so excited that you were here with us today. Charisma, if there's anything else that you want to share it really briefly, and let's just jump on this Zoom so that we can get everybody started the right way.
Yeah. My only last thing is, if you have an inkling of desire to want to go travel the world and get paid by influencing others to travel the world too, and not have to wait for a brand or anyone else to approve you and tell you that you're worthy of making money, join us on that Zoom right now. Even if someone else invited you and it wasn't me and Hadi, join us on that Zoom. Let us know who invited you, because we're still going to help you. And we're going to make sure that you get connected back to them so that you can get started. But we're one big team. We're one happy family. I'm looking forward to not just seeing everyone on the beaches of the world, but watching all of you manifest your dreams, elevate your lives, and helping others to do it along that journey. So Chelsea, I'm dropping the link in the chat a few more times, but it is that bit.ly link. I tried to make it much simpler because Zoom has long links. So go ahead and copy that link. Let me know if you guys see it. I'm going to keep it up there just a few more minutes, but I'm going to go open up the chat room, the Zoom room right now. And for any of you that want to join, please join us. Let's get you started. Let's get you on that road to traveling the world and getting paid to help others do the same. So thank you, Hadi. Go nugget right here. And my sister from another mister. So.
All right. See you guys later. Have a great night.
See you guys on the Zoom. Okay, I'm going to drop it one more time. All right, until I see people, you can go ahead and hop off. I'm going to hop on Zoom at the same time. But Whitney, I'm going to send it to you directly. Let me see, because Whitney, write this down. It's HTTPS, the two dots, / bit.ly /DTI _ get started. So bit.ly / DTI _ get started. Let me go ahead and get over to the Zoom so I can open that up at the same time.
Recording in progress.
Got it. And as people are starting to chime in, oh, and Whitney yes, Whitney, that is correct. Bit.ly. Yes. I will see you there. All right, Jaquay, what's the link to join? It's the same, bit.ly / DTI _ get started. BITLY / DTI _ get started. I'm going to keep dropping it in the chat. We still have 33 people on this webinar, but we are going to hop off. If you, by chance, do not get the webinar link, we're going to do more of these. So it's not just going to happen tonight. You can hop on any one of those. So Jaquay, I just want to make sure that you got the link before I actually logged off. And guys are going to start seeing people, hearing people chiming into the Zoom. So let's begin to let people in. Hey, everyone. Okay, I'm going to just share one more time on the screen so that you guys can. see.
All right, I got one person trying to get on right now. Let me. Hi, everybody. Hi, Will. Hi, Chelsea. Look at Hadiatu. I think that's Mr. Martin Ruoff. Is who I think that is. With his alias. If you guys don't look a hot mess, turn on your camera. That way we will. Let me get what the exact meeting ID is on here. If you have that.
Welcome, everyone. We are still allowing people to come in. We'll get started in just a minute. At the same time, I also have the webinar jam still up with everyone so that you can see the link.
Whitney's trying to get on. If there's somebody Whitney on there, they're trying to get on. They said that they're having a little bit of problem. Hi, Will. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Kiana. Hi, Ruth. Hi,
So,
Easy.
Whitney, if you can hear me from the webinar jam, it's so Hadiatu. Whitney put in the chat that bit.ly, but it's bit.ly, bit.ly/DTI_ get started, and it is on the screen.
Awesome. Yeah, I got off so I could hop on here. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
All right, I am hopping off of webinar.